I'm originally from the Dominican Republic. I live in Lawrence and I own Silverio Insurance Agency. My father lived here since 1962 and he was the one that petitioned for us and brought us to the United States because he felt that there was a better way of life here. We walked around with dictionaries. So that's for the first 3 months, basically, that's how we communicated. I used to go home in tears, and I used to say to my dad, "And I'm not going back to school, I can't," you know, and he used to say, "Well, if you don't go back, you won't learn." So I kept going back. There are many opportunities, especially for women. Women have a way of thriving more in the United States than anywhere else because there are no boundaries. I started working in different jobs, helping other immigrants that were coming to the United States in terms of be it translating or taxes or anything, you name it, they would come to. Somehow they found their way to my house. 1984, November of 1984, I opened my small office, shared with a friend of mine who owned a beauty salon. So she had the beauty salon on one side, I had the small office and maybe, you know, a 3x5 room. Then I started the travel agency and the insurance agency and any type of service that our community needed. The majority of the population in Lawrence right now is Dominican, and Dominicans come from a culture where they don't have a lot of industries per se close by, but they're entrepreneurs. And right now, in the midst of this crisis that we're facing, the financial, I think that's what really has kept Lawrence going. Is the fact that we have so many small businesses, particularly owned by Latinos. A lot of the business owners don't even know that there is an economic development department in the city of Lawrence. It wasn't really until, I want to say, 10, 12 years ago when a group of us were elected to the council, when a lot of those things were opened to some of the business owners. I don't think banks are any longer looking at these businesses like, oh, you know, we don't want to deal with you. I think it has changed, but maybe, I want to say maybe 20%. I want to see it become 80%. This is home. This is home. At this point in my life, there's no place else. It's America. I'm an American. I went through every channel so that I could become an American, and I'm proud to say that I am an American. But nevertheless, you never forget where you came from.